Ever since Donald Trump left the White House a little over a week ago, he has been living at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. But Trump didn't come alone. Now, we know he brought his wife and Farron here with him too, but he also inadvertently brought, according to reports, hundreds of Trump supporters with him. Now, they weren't all traveling together, and he didn't know they were going to follow him, but they did. Much like the people who go around and follow the McRib. They followed Trump down to South Florida, down to Palm Beach, and residents of Palm Beach aren't very happy about this. They have described these individuals that followed Trump down there as verbally violent. They're showing up every day down there near Mar-a-Lago to protest, I guess. But it's not really a protest because they're not protesting anything in particular. They're just there to show their love and support for Donald Trump, and it is driving the locals insane. You know, these aren't exactly the kinds of individuals that you would want hanging about your neighborhoods. Let's be honest about that. They're the kind of people that Donald Trump himself would probably behind closed doors describe as low class. And I'm not talking about any kind of financial issues. I'm talking about the insanity that they've brought with them. That's what this is about. You've got plenty of decent middle-income people there in the United States. So again, this is not, about money or, social class. It's about dignity as a human being. And these people didn't bring any of that with them. They're not exactly following protocols with regards to masks and social distancing. And here in the state of Florida, COVID is once again getting out of control. We're seeing far more deaths. That's starting to increase here in the state. Our governor, Ron DeSantis, is doing his best to try to, squash all that information so we don't know how bad it is. These people are going down there. Sure, they're contributing to the local economy, but they're also being jerks to everybody that they encounter. These aren't the kinds of people that the folks of Palm Beach wanted down there. If you want to come, if you want to just say, hey, I love the president, he's a cool guy, I'm going to move down here because I want to be physically close to him because that's not weird at all, then sure, have at it. But if you're going to go and travel and follow somebody and then be a jackass to every member of that community, to every small business owner, to every server who brings you your lunch, to every hotel employee that you come in contact with, then no thanks. If you want to worship Donald Trump, we can't stop you from doing that. The one thing we ask you to do if you're going to come to our state and do it is to not treat people like garbage while you're here. But unfortunately, based on the reports we're getting, that is exactly what these Trump supporters are doing now that they're following dear leader down to South Florida.